your fist to the air. Tunes Brothers everywhere. Rockin' loud, feel the sound. Tunes Brothers smashing ground. Whoa, rebels with guitars in hand. Raise your fist. Raise your fist.
Okay, welcome back into Tunes Brothers. Scotty, Lewis, Dave Dundee. That's not a knife. This is a knife. Tonight, what do we got going, Scott?
We've got another Kiss Blender 4-album fight. Your Friday night CD fights. How's that? Or album fights. We're going with Unmasked, The Elder, Crazy Nights, and Sonic Boom. We're going to rank, well, not really rank, we're going to match up the songs. The first song on every one of them, second song, I always do least favorite to favorite, but most people are just picking the song on track one, the favorite track they like, whether it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever. So we're going to have a battle with the 4-album battle.
All right. Lewis, how was this competition for you?
Well, most of it was pretty easy, except for one line of songs, which 2 of them I like so much I couldn't decide what to pick over the other. So
you chose a different one and put that in front of them?
Well, I had to. If I'm going to have, I don't want to vote for one thing. But I really like the other just as much. So it forced me to listen to the other 2 over again. Surprisingly, since it wasn't my initial choice to pick, it turns out I could live with it. And when we get there, that's where I'm going to do my longest rant. Otherwise, all the other songs will be a pretty quick decision.
Everybody get your popcorn made. Lewis has promised a rant. All right, Mr. Dundee, how was it for you?
You could imagine Louis having all these beautiful girls in a competition and he picks the ugly one to win because he couldn't split the beautiful one. It works for you. It was. I was surprised by which album came out on top, actually. So,
really,
I thought one particular one would, but it wasn't.
I knew one going in was going to just wipe the floor with the other 3, and it did. This wasn't very close for me because as much as I like 3 of these albums, I don't love 2 of the 3. And one of them, a handful of songs is all I care about. So this was pretty easy for me versus the last one. Scotty, how about you?
Yeah, this wasn't really hard at all for me. I mean, it wasn't nowhere near as challenging as the last few we've done. Now, there was a couple that I could have went with the other song, but I just wasn't feeling it at that time. So, but that's it. Yeah.
All right. Well, Scotty, you want to get us going? We have Modern Day Delilah versus Crazy Crazy Nights versus Fanfare versus Is That You?
Okay, I'm going to start with the bottom and come up like I usually do. Of course, Fanfare is my least favorite out of these. Number 3 is Crazy Nights. Number 2 is Modern Day Delilah, the bridesmaid. Is That You? Is a dominant winner for this
You
one.
froze. You froze. Oh, there you go. It popped back in.
was all right, mine.
Did y'all hear me?
Yeah. We heard that you chose the wrong one, number one. That's we heard you.
You didn't freeze for me at all.
Yeah, I didn't see the freeze either.
Unmasked. Got this one from me. So, yeah.
All right.
Hey, wait a minute. I think that this is probably, I don't know, man. I forgot, dude. I may have one on there, so I'm not going to say nothing. So, go ahead,
All right.
Lois.
Thank you. All right, for this one, I just really had a hard time making up my mind because I'm not really, crazy about any of these songs. So I just decided, since I'm not crazy, I'll just pick Crazy, Crazy Nights to be my choice for this round.
All right. Dundee.
Well, to me, it was a battle between two songs. So you can forget Fanfare and you can forget Modern Day Delilah. This was between Crazy, Crazy Nights and Is That You? And in the end, Is That You just shaded Crazy, Crazy Nights.
All right. Well, I normally don't do this, but I'll do it just for the sake of pissing off Scott. Modern Day Delilah's fucking last. Fanfare's Minute and a Half Trumpets is better than Modern Day Delilah. Then Is That You? But you're all fucking crazy not to pick Crazy, Crazy Nights for number one.
Are you?
To say it was close.
Hold on. Tell me what I picked.
I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about these two.
Oh, okay. You said none of yous.
No. I said you're all crazy if you didn't pick Crazy Nights number one.
All right. Well, you may sound like
Is That You is a great song, but Jesus, man alive, Crazy Nights is top 10.
Is that you he's talking about, Scott?
I had Modern Day Delilah ahead of Crazy Nights, bro.
Yeah, well.
I didn't. I said it was close.
This is drugs. This is your brain on drugs. Any questions?
Right.
Yeah, and we are referring to Rob with that commercial, everybody. So, yeah.
All right. On to number two, we've got Russian Roulette versus I'll Fight Hell to Hold You versus Just a Boy versus Andy.
Okay. You guys may be shocked by this one, but hey, this one was actually probably the funnest. I mean, it was easy for the songs that matched up against each other. For me, it was anyway. But it was a little all over the place, man. Every album's going to get some love from me on this one. But anyway, my least favorite, Shandy. Number three is I'll Fight Hell to Hold You. Number two, Rob's favorite song, I'm Just a Boy. Man, Russian Roulette takes number one from me, boys. Sonic Boom. Can you believe that shit?
Was it weed or was it coke? Was it LSD? What are you on today? Heroin, huh? Okay.
Right. All right, guys. I'm just going to get straight to the song. Out of the four here, I'm just going to go straight for Just a Boy. I don't like the high falsetto voice, but the rest of the singing is really good. And it's got a good basic melody sound to it. Just a Boy is my selection.
Play the drug thing now.
This is drugs. This is your brain on drugs. Any questions?
Thank you,
Dave.
Well, I'm picking a song that Scott gave no love to because Shandy is my choice. Always loved the song from 45 years ago when it was a number one hit here in Australia. So
that's going to say.
and it was close with Just a Boy. So
You're Australian. That's
Hey.
your song.
Unmasked was huge down there, bro. I keep
certainly
forgetting
was.
about that. You know, that's where Dave is. So, yeah, man. Okay.
Massive album here.
Okay. My number 2 goes to Just a Boy, and I love the high falsetto. I love the whole song. My only beef for this song has always been that it should be about a minute longer. But great solo, great vocals, love it. On to number 3, Scotty. We've got Never Enough versus your favorite song, Bang Bang You, versus Odyssey, another one of your all-time favorites, versus Talk to Me.
Okay. No, wait a minute. Yeah, never mind. Never mind. I just had a flashback. Hold on. Anyway.
Drugs will do that.
Yeah, they will. Yeah. And hope you're not in the wrong place when it happens.
True.
All right. You could be put in the damn fifth floor is what we call it up here at the hospital. So yeah. Oh hell no. Last one by far. It's hard to tell what the worst song Kiss ever made. But a podcast I was on a couple years ago,
Making Love.
we were going through that Kiss and Tell podcast. Bang Bang You Got It. That's my least favorite.
I like that song.
Odyssey got third on this one. Second, Never Enough, believe it or not, the song that I don't like hardly at all, Talk to Me, Talk to Me. That's how bad these second songs were.
Third.
Fucking Ace, Talk to Me, got this one, for fuck's sake.
All right. Louis.
Yeah. Okay. Now for some self-promotion. Ladies and gentlemen, if you watch my video, Kiss Alive 5, the Kiss Alive 5 that Kiss should have put out, it has a live version of Bang Bang You. It is very, very good. Unfortunately, it's not very good on this album. Now, Never Enough, I never cared for it. It sounds too much like the Poison song to me. At least it's going to sound like it's going to go that way. Odyssey is too labored and long. Talk to Me, because of its catchy, it's a catchy tune, so it's my choice. Talk to Me.
Okay, Dundee.
Well, Talk to Me was another big hit here. I'm not sure why. To me, I love Bang Bang You. I think it's a great song. So, don't know what they're talking about. But to me, easily the best song is Odyssey. By far.
Oh, okay. Okay.
By far, Odyssey.
All right.
Where's about
Thank
to have to
you,
vote off here.
All
If you
right.
was gonna
Thank
pick-
you, Dave. Bang Bang You is a fucking fantastic song. But this was easy for me. My favorite Ace Frehley song of all time, Talk to Me.
Watch out.
Really? I got
Yeah,
Ain't
believe
that some
me,
shit?
it was tough with Odyssey, but I have to give Ace love the rare chance he gets to be in that position, and I love this song of his. So
wow.
The funny thing
you can
is,
almost
I
see the
don't-
respect
Hey.
draining out of me.
Yeah. The funny thing is, I don't like Ace on Unmasked. And his favorite damn Ace song's on Unmasked. Look, the song's not bad, but when it gets to the damn chorus, dude, it just gets fucking knee buckling almost embarrassing for me. That is. But anyway.
I would have had money on
Um,
Rob picking Odyssey.
it was tough.
Okay.
right.
Robot.
We've got Yes, I Know Nobody's Perfect. Again, I will not continue to read shit in parentheses after a title. Number 4, No, No. Number 4, Only You. And number 4, Naked City.
Okay. This is the way this is going for me. My least favorite. Sorry, Lou.
Oh, here it
No,
comes.
no. That's the
You
least
you
favorite
deserve
one.
2 of these.
I knew that was coming. Number 3. Yes, I know nobody's perfect. And this one was tough. If this song, and I love Only You, I do, I love Only You, but it had to come up against my favorite song on Unmasked, which is Naked City. Naked City is bad ass. So, yeah, that's no contest, but Only You is freaking awesome. So I'm not shitting on that at all.
All right, rare exception here, Louis. I know you don't do it like Scott does, but I'm curious with the love you have for No, 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 and Jesus. Yes, I know nobody's perfect. I want to know your order of these songs.
I have no order, but here comes the rant. Okay, to all you other people out there watching that got a little bit of better musical taste, No, No, No is the only fucking rocker on the Crazy Nights album that Gene gives us. The other songs are blasé. It's a combination of being a rocker and demon-esque at the same time. So I don't know what the beef is you guys have with that fucking song. It's fantastic. And Yes, I Know it's the best song on Sonic Boom, bar none. All right, that's the big thing. And then I was saying to myself, I might pick Naked City, but let me double check Only You. And because I could only remember the part where they go, "Tell me the secret. I wanna know. I wanna know." I'm like, oh my God, those guys have hold their nose or something. But actually, between the 2 songs, I said, which one am I going to pick? But it turned out that Only You had to be this winner for this round because overall it's a really cool song, good heavy guitars and bass and everything. And Paul's voice is primo on point, no falsettos, So that's why it got the nod for this go around. Even though Naked City is a really good song too. I mean, they're all great songs in their own different way. But I wasn't going to pick Yes I Know over No 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 and No 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 over Yes I Know. That just wasn't going to happen. So I had to
Too
go
many
with a
no's.
different option. And Only You is the only song I could have chosen.
Did you say Paul's voice?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Paul and Gene both sing in that song.
Yeah.
And Paul is fantastic.
The whole part with "In Every Age and Every Time," that's Paul.
A hero.
Oh, yeah, the other one. How do I know?
Yeah,
How do I know?
I know, but I
why do I listen to
was,
you? That part, that's all Paul, And if I am all that you say, why am I still so afraid? That's all Paul doing all that stuff. And like I say, it's the chorus is something that brought in these. I imagine these guys dressed as druids holding their nose, singing that part. But yeah, that's the only thing I got for this go round. It's my biggest rant, and that's it.
Okay, Dirty Deeds done with Dave Dundee. What's up?
I think we should do a Friday night karaoke night. We all got to pick a few songs to do.
I've got a karaoke machine right here.
There you go. Let's ramp it up. I like No No No. So, Louis.
You do? What happened? Something grabbed you?
Oh, I've always
got you
liked
this
it.
time around?
I've never done this album review with these guys, so you would never have heard my opinion on Crazy Nights, or Crazy Nights. So,
and all this time you kept saying, no, I don't like that song.
oh, that's just like it's like no. Only You would be my second, and Naked City is one of my favorite songs off Unmasked. So it gets my tick of approval.
All right. Well, I'm going to go with the heavily sinus infected Only You. I love that song. I love every part about it. I guess I've never listened to it with that in mind, but
Now
just
you
a
will.
great song. Just a great song. Yeah, thanks, Louie. Now I'm going to be seeing Paula Man.
No, backup singers.
Okay.
You'll probably listen to it now and go, I don't like it anymore.
Okay, on to number 5. We've got Stand versus Hell or High Water versus Under the Rose versus What Makes the World Go Round. And contrary to what he thinks, it's not Scott that makes the world go round.
No, the world revolves around me. Yeah. But anyway. The least arrogant person on this planet, but man, I can pull that part off to fuck with people sometimes. Oh my God, I love it. But anyway, number 4, Under the Rose. As much as I love that song, one of my favorites on The Elder. Number 3, Hell or High Water. Number 2, Stand. Number 1, What Makes the World Go Round. And I'm fucking with y'all. Hey, I had to do it, man. What the hell, man? Number 4, What Makes the World Go Round. Number 3, Stand. Number 2, Hell or High Water. Under the Rose is taking this one. Number 1.
Your cat's got your cord.
I know. Yeah, I had to lay one to rest yesterday, boys. It's been a
Man.
Damn almighty, I hate that shit, bro.
That's terrible. How old was it?
He was getting ready to be 11, and he had acquired cancer in his arm, dude. I mean, this happened in 3 weeks' time. I noticed him limping a little bit, and I thought, well, damn, has he been in a fight or got bit by something? You know, I keep their shots. And then all of a sudden, a couple of days later, there's big lumps next to his neck and right here, and he's hopping on 3 legs. So I take him to the doctor, and they want to amputate. Okay. But I'm not positive that the cancer is not everywhere else too. That's a call that you have to make.
Yeah.
You know, if I knew it would have been contained, I would have amputated him and he'd be here right now. But am I going to put him through all that shit, man, and it not get it? You know, I as much as I hated to do it, man, sometimes you gotta.
I get it. And I've seen 3-legged cats and dogs. But I am of the opinion, at least, it's easier said than done until you're forced with choosing to lose them or amputate them. At 11 years old, imagine that cat's got to relearn everything.
Yeah. Yeah, and he just got to where he quit doing. He would, every time he'd eat, he would throw up. That's why, you know.
Yeah, we had a cat we had to put down due to cancer.
But anyway, it's just been a rough couple of days, man. But I'm trying to get back alive. So yeah.
All right. Okay, Louie, number 5.
Just cross out some stuff we did. Okay. More Public's, Louis self-promotion. For the song Stand, I made a video of the song and I made it different. But most people don't catch what's different. Probably there's not enough people actually listen to the song to know there's a difference. But my differences with that song is when the chorus comes up, I speed up the tempo to keep it with a better flow. So instead of going, stand by my side, I'll be next to you. I got it more go, stand by my side, I'll be next to you, which is a whole lot better.
A little bit more gay.
A little bit more gay.
All right.
Yeah.
Go fuck yourself. And so that one's out. And then Hell or High Water was almost going to kind of take it. Under the Rose is really, really good. But for some reason, when I listen to Unmasked, What Makes the World Go Round, I really enjoyed this time around. So that's my pick. What Makes the World Go Round.
You're
Dave.
fucking with us, right?
No, I'm not. It's a good song.
I thought we limited Louis to one self promotion per video.
No, I think that's it for the rest of it. I don't think I have anything else. No.
I think
nothing
you'll
else.
have to pay advertising fees for the second one, I think. And sorry to hear about your cats, buddy. I know it's hard when you have to put animals down. Done
Yeah,
it
man.
many
thank you,
times.
dude.
But to be fair, I've learned to operate with 3 legs, so your cat could have.
Fuck you wish.
There you go.
It's hard finding a shoe for the third one, I tell you.
Tripod, huh?
Yep. But just to back Louis up, my song is What Makes the World Go Round. I have always loved this song. I'm a big fan of Unmasked. I really am. I think it got a lot of shit for no reason, but I'm with you, Louis.
Yay. Wow, the
All
world
right.
is really shifting around these days.
I liked all these except Stand. I don't like that song. Hell or High Water has got a really cool guitar riff to it, especially the intro. But I had to go Under the Rose. I've always loved this song. It's the most gothic you're going to get out of Kiss. And I do like What Makes the World Go Round. That was my favorite off of Unmasked when I was a kid.
Yeah.
But Under the Rose is just a gothic Kiss masterpiece for me. So that's where I went. Number 6. Go ahead.
We got 3 ties so far, right?
Yeah, who's keeping track of all this stuff?
Oh yeah, I forgot Darren's not here.
I am.
Okay.
Oh, good.
Thank you.
All right. Number 6, Hot and Cold versus My Way versus Dark Light versus Tomorrow.
Okay. The least favorite. Hot and Cold. Third, Dark Light. Believe it or not, I have grown to like My Way. It didn't win it, but Tomorrow dominated this one. That is one of my favorite songs on Unmasked too. And it is freaking awesome. But My Way is actually not bad. I used to hate that damn song. I don't know what happened. I must be getting more gayer or something. I don't know. But anyway.
Well, this one here was a bit of a and then it was like So then I decided to, okay, My Way, that's pretty good, but not my cup of tea. I should have said that for Hot and Cold, not my cup of tea. That'd be funnier. Dark Light is cool in a way, but it just doesn't have a flow for me that I really enjoy. And I think Billy Joel ripped off Tomorrow, Paul Stanley, because I think it's sometimes the fantasy came out after Tomorrow. I got to double check on that. I could be wrong. And I think Tomorrow's the overall obvious winner for this round.
Dave.
Yeah, I really love My Way. I think it's a great song. But it's not better than Tomorrow. Tomorrow is just one of those, what I call a perfect pop song. So easily gets mine.
Okay. Well, Hot and Cold is brutal. I like Dark Light. I think that's a cool listen. I don't mind My Way. It's a little on the Michael Boltonish side for me. but Tomorrow is an amazing fucking song. So, we
Yeah,
got the
we got
first
the
sweep.
Bell.
Wow.
One
Wow,
about
All right.
that.
Unmasked.
Number 7, All for the Glory versus When Your Walls Come Down versus A World Without Heroes versus Two Sides of the Coin.
Okay, in defense of Ace Frehley or
No defense.
Freely, you know, Dark Light. Yes, that last listen I had when we done The Elder, yes, I did take to it a lot better. I do like the way Ace talks in that kind of, you know, conversation vocals he has, and I love his lead.
Yeah.
But the chorus is brutal as hell. That's why it didn't win it for me. But anyway, my least favorite, this holds hands with Bang Bang You, is When Your Walls Come Down, for God's sakes. A horrible, horrible song.
Hey,
And
diddle diddle, because your cat's got the fiddle. You don't like that?
Oh, that's
yeah,
poetry. Absolute poetry.
Dave made me crack up. I can't remember what we was doing. He said something like that in a song. I can't remember what we was doing. He said, I never thought I'd hear that in a rock song. But I
Oh,
can't
yeah,
remember
what was that?
Was
that
it
an
Hot and
Aerosmith
Shade
song?
or something?
That was
Yeah.
an Aerosmith song, I reckon.
Walking the Dog has nursery rhyme lyrics to it.
Mm.
But anyway, All for the Glory is my third favorite. Don't like that either. Two Sides of the Coin is the Bridesmaid. World Without Heroes is winning this one because I have grown to love that damn song. I don't care if he's crying at the end or not. That's a damn good song, man. And don't get me going on my dams here. But anyway, Two Sides of the Coin is Ace Frehley Unmasked song that all of his songs should have been scrapped on that album. But
Yeah,
anyway,
I wonder if that listener actually left that. Remember that guy months and months and months ago before these guys were on here that said that he loved our content, but he couldn't watch because we use the Lord's name in vain. Remember that guy?
yes.
I wonder if he actually stuck to it. I did.
Yeah.
But I'm allowed to because me and JC are like right hand man, best friends, so I'm allowed to do it.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
Louis.
Now look, I might have a dirty mouth sometimes, but that's one thing I don't say because growing up, you didn't want my dad to hear that come out of your mouth, and pretty much you didn't want damn, you didn't want him to hear you say damn or
He didn't
dang.
want you
That
to
sounds too much
abbreviate
like damn. But anyway, yeah.
What if you wanted to say I want to take a vacation to the Hoover Dam? Would you just have to say to the Hoover Water Containment Center?
I could get by with that one, but if I tried to play it along too much, yeah, it ain't gonna happen. This is
What's
a man
going on,
that
Lou?
took my
Look at Lou. Lou's
Hey.
sphincter's clenching. He's waiting and irritated that it's not his turn yet.
Before Louis goes, did you pick Two Sides of the Coin, Scotty? Or
Yeah, I think he picked World Without Heroes.
oh, well,
yeah,
Heroes.
And before you go, Louis, what was your second choice, Scott?
Oh, it was Two Sides of the Coin.
Wow. The rest must have been shit.
Okay, I'll stop prolonging your agony, Louis. Go ahead.
Okay, first of all, if Months and Months is ever watching this, he's just as ignorant as just about everybody else when it comes to the taking the Lord's name in vain. Taking the Lord's name in vain is not swearing, saying damn or God damn or anything else like that. Taking the Lord's name in vain is if you swear an oath and use God's name to say, I swear upon the Lord, this is true, or this is what I really feel or what I know, and you know it's a blatant lie, that's taking the Lord's name in vain. So let's get that settled. Now,
I now remember that you actually ripped in on the comments on that one.
Good. All right. And now for the song selections. All right. All for the Glory, I think would have been the best closer on the album because it has that bring it on home feeling to it to end an album. World Without Heroes is kind of I gotta like I'm doing Kiss ballads, I'll be in the mood to listen to it, but I can never listen to it cold. Two Sides of the Coin is a very catchy, bouncy tune. I used to hate When Your Walls Come Down because I always associated with it being a knockoff of the John Mellencamp song. But once I stopped thinking about John Mellencamp and got that completely out of my mind, I really started to enjoy When Your Walls Come Down. So that is my pick. And screw you if you don't think it's a good song, Scotty.
No
Now, if you-
fucking way.
Yes,
If-
fucking way.
Okay, so A World Without Heroes. What if it was 90 degrees outside? Could you listen to it then?
Why would it have to be 90 degrees? What did
Well,
I
you said
say?
you couldn't listen to it cold.
Yeah. When it's 90 degrees, I'll listen to it.
All right, Dave.
Well, once you finish screwing Scotty, you can come and screw me. Because I don't like that song either.
Screw you.
Whoa.
Yeah.
This one was easy to me. There was only one song to pick, and that was A World Without Heroes.
Wow, you guys are all fuckers except Louis.
Yay.
I think Two Sides of a Coin is an awesome Ace song. Has anybody been paying attention out there in comment land to how much love I've been giving Ace Frehley so far in this video?
Yeah, you just
Right.
can't suck up for one video.
Yeah, that's true. All for the Glory is an awesome song. I absolutely love that song. When Your Walls Come Down is a great song too. These are all great songs, but A World Without Heroes is the closest they come to a hit off of The Elder, I guess, if you want to put it that way. And it's just a great ballad, even though Gene's an ultimate pussy with a tear coming down his face at the end, making the band look ridiculous, and us fans having to fucking hide our faces in shame as other rock fans are coming at us saying, look at that wuss. But it wins for me.
I was a hit single here.
Was it?
Mm.
Oh, okay. That's a good song if Paul wouldn't do his fucking Elvis impersonation in the middle. That is fucking brutal.
Oh.
Oh, man. All right, Scotty, we are on to number 8. Danger You, Danger Me, Danger Us versus Reason to Live versus The Oath, which should have been track number 1, but Dave wanted to do it the re-released incorrect way, and She's So European.
Okay.
And I'm going to be very disappointed if you all don't pick the great lyrical ability of Paul Stanley's Danger You, Danger Me, Danger Us.
Oh man.
Move over Shakespeare. This man's brilliant.
You should. Yeah, he is, man. I'm telling you, dude. Damn. Yeah, that one's my least favorite out of these. Oh my dear Lord, that is hideous. Number 3 is all these other 3 I love. That's the only one that I dislike. I think that Reason to Live is an absolutely awesome freaking song. A great ballad, great video shoot and everything. I like all of it. All right. The runner-up is The Oath. She's So European is my second favorite. The Oath is going to win this one. Number 1.
Fucking asshole. You had me there for a second.
You knew he was going that way.
Louis.
Okay. Okay. Danger Us musically would have been a great opening track for the album, giving it the I Want You flavor. but those lyrics are absolutely horrendous. Reason to Live, I'm gotten sick and tired of Paul bitching and moaning about his failed love experiences. It came down to fight between She's So European and The Oath. And back in the 80s, when I heard this song, European chicks did not shave their fucking armpits. So I thought it was a girl with hairy armpits. But the obvious winner with the kick-ass, I even forgive the falsettos, but The Oath is just too fucking powerful. That's one killer song. And if they re-recorded it or did something to take away the falsettos, that song would have been a bigger hit, would have been an actual hit, and everybody would have probably bought The Elder on that alone. So The Oath is the winner. Even though I do like She's So European because it's a catchy, bouncy, poppy song, but The Oath, the winner. No question.
Mr. Dundee.
So I've never heard of a song losing because it might be about hairy armpits. Well, Rob will probably pick Dangerous because I know he doesn't listen to lyrics, so it doesn't matter what Paul's saying, as long as he's singing it all right. I'd like to pick Reason to Live just to piss Louis off.
Doesn't piss me off. It just embarrasses you in front of all our viewers.
It wouldn't, because a lot of people would love Reason to Live. I love Reason to Live. It's a great song. I do like She's So European, but The Oath is just epic. Best song off The Elder. So it has to get the vote.
Yeah. I can't even pretend to like Dangerous. What an absolute fucking embarrassment Paul is. And here you go. The handful of people who answered that they do watch the warning videos as well as these. For all of you that get all fucking tight in the britches and twisted when I dare point out something negative, Paul Stanley is my god of music, has been most of my life. And I will rip him to shreds like I'm about to do because I second it with Louis. While it is a good song, he's the biggest whiny bitch in his ballads, right? It's never about him throwing her away. It's always him whining, whether it's I Still Love You, 1,000,001, Reason to Live. He's a whiny crybaby bitch who in real life spent the majority of his adult rich millionaire rock star lifestyle having to be managed by a shrink. What a pussy. So there you go. That being said, I'm going to go with I Love It Loud.
What? Am I looking at the wrong list?
No, it is The Oath. Mr. Stanley just redeems himself. He just needs this. He sings good ballads. I just wish the content would be a little less whiny and a little more I'm the guy kicking you to the curb type thing. Just once, just fucking once. But The Oath is amazing with the falsetto, which is what makes Paul Stanley the rock god he is, because most singers can't pull that off. Louis. Okay, number 9, I'm an Animal, Good Girl Gone Bad, Mr. Blackwell, and Easy as It Seems.
Yeah, this one was a little tough now. My least favorite was Good Girl Gone Bad, which is actually a decent song. And I like all these songs. My third favorite, I'm an Animal. I think it's one of the best songs on Sonic Boom.
That's not saying much,
though. No, it's not saying much, but it's saying enough for that album. But first and second, man, I love both of these songs, so I had to put something somewhere. Mr. Blackwell got the runner-up in this one, as much as I love that song. But Easy as It Seems, synthesizers or not, is a spectacular fucking song. I always love the lead in that. The way Paul sings it is absolutely just top-notch. I've always wanted to hear that song re-recorded with rhythm guitars and take out the synthesizers to see how good that would really sound. It's
Yeah.
even good though with synthesizers, man. It's my number one. Easy as it seems.
Louis, you gonna hate that one because it's got a falsetto scream at the end.
What? Easy as it seems?
Yeah.
I never really noticed that. It's just a scream at the end. I could live with that.
Okay.
You know, there's no big deal. I like that song a lot too. But guess what, folks? It's time for my third self-promotion.
3? You can't do 3 in one video.
Actually, I'll save the self-promotion for later in the rant. Okay. Animal, it's okay. I'm not a big fan of it. Good Girl Gone Bad, kind of feel the same way. Easy as It Seems is really, really good. And I even forgive the synthesizer because that's the way I heard it, and I've liked it that way, you know. That's all right. But I did something with the song Mr. Blackwell. I made a video where I completely removed every reference to being said Mr. Blackwell in the song, and they changed the title to You're Not Well. And the reason I did that is so if you got a song you want to dedicate to someone that you hate their fucking guts and can't stand them, that's a song you can play for them. It has general universal appeal. You don't have to hate a guy just named Mr. Blackwell. You can hate anybody and everybody with this song. That's what makes it so wonderful. But Mr. Blackwell is the champ for me. It's just too fucking cool, even though my version's better. But for this go round, Mr. Blackwell is my winner.
And that's the Tunes Brothers public service announcement. You can hate. In fact, it's cool to hate. Which band had was that Green Day or somebody? Offspring?
Offspring.
Cool to hate? Yeah.
Yep. That's a great
All
song.
right. Dave.
I was wondering why you sent me a link to that song, Louis. You trying to tell me something?
I never sent you linked any song.
But for me too, it was between Mr. Blackwell and Easy as It Seems. My love for Unmasked, though, will come through again. I've gone for Easy as It Seems. I think it's a great Paul vocal. Just and as I said, the synthesizer didn't bother me. I didn't mind a bit of synthesizer in 80s music, so
Okay.
my number one.
And doing my best Louis impersonation, I'd like to go back to the last group of songs first. Reason to Live. I've always said Bon Jovi sings that song. It's at number one for half the year.
Yep,
Just more ways that Kiss gets shit on. Anyway, this one to me as well came down. I knew just looking at it, Mr. Blackwell and Easy as It Seems. I love them both for very different reasons. They are very different songs. If you're pissy in any way or like Scott hitting the weights, man, Mr. Blackwell is perfect. But Easy as It Seems is a fucking just a great song. And I too would have been curious to hear most of this album minus the synthesis. It don't bug me. I like Unmasked, but it would have been cool to hear it traditional Kiss guitars. But either way, it's going to go to Easy as It Seems. Was that all of us?
Yep.
No, I was Mr.
No, except for
Blackwell.
Louis.
Blackwell. Okay. So we are to number 10, the Ace Frehley classic, When Lightning Strikes. Versus Turn on the Night, Escape from the Island, and Torpedo Girl. So Ace is represented in 3 of these songs. Go ahead, Scott.
He's kidding,
Holy
folks.
shit.
He doesn't really mean that.
Believe it or not, this was kind of tough. I know that sounds crazy, right? Of course, my least favorite, When Lightning Strikes. Tommy cannot sing at all.
This is
And
the Ace Frehley man.
yeah,
That's a pot kettle right there, boy. You could do a meme of that where they're pointing at each other. You can't sing. You can't sing. Oh, shit.
my third least favorite. And I do like this one. It's Escape from the Island. It's a good jam. The runner-up is "Turn on the Night," my favorite song on Unmasked, "Torpedo Girl" by Ace
Bullshit,
Frehley.
bullshit, 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 bullshit.
I know, he caught me. You busted me, man. No, third least favorite, "Torpedo Girl." Torpedo Girl.
Okay,
Get
now you're just being biased towards Ace. There's no fucking way that you think Torpedo Girl is better than When Lightning Strikes.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh my good lord.
At least Ace can sing.
And battle stations torpedoes.
Yeah, fucking hell.
Yeah. When lightning strike. Come on, man. But anyway, second is "Escape from the Island." "Turn on the Night," my first Crazy Nights victory. Right here. "Turn on the Night."
All right. Louie.
Ah, jeez. You know, Scott, I was kind of thinking when you started talking about Torpedo being your favorite, I thought that maybe you'd redeemed yourself a little bit and started actually liking the song. But, you know, I wouldn't say I was fooled, but I was hesitant on really accepting that you pulled up, you punked us. Now, here we go. When lightning strikes, just throw it off the thing. It doesn't need to be on the list. Get rid of it. Escape from the Island. I don't mind instrumentals. I think it's a pretty okay one. I have fun listening to it. I've always been a fan of Torpedo Girl, Man Battle Stations Torpedo. You know, I don't give a shit. That stuff doesn't bother me. And I like I like the way the bass goes, and it's really fun to listen to. I enjoy the hell out of the song. I think it's fun. It makes me feel good when I listen to it. You know, especially at the end when you're that boom, 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 boom. Sounds like the submarine rudder's turning or something. But yeah, but this song should have closed the album, and that would have helped it a lot more. "Turn on the Night," really good song. But the only problem is when you get the CD, they neuter that opening so badly. You either got to get the vinyl or the cassette and get it in the car stereo that plays cassettes and crank it loud. It is tremendous that way. And the screaming, the singing, whatever you want to call it, it's fantastic. It's an epic song that deserves better treatment than the way they shit on it on the fucking CD. "Turn on the Night." Best choice.
All right. Dave.
You know, Torpedo Girl is going to be really bad when the intro is the best part of the song. And that is shit. You know what I mean? Like, you'd think from there it would get better, but it actually gets worse. So, to me,
Let's take a ride, Torpedo Girl. Because everybody's got a torpedo submarine fucking to take their dates on a ride. What a fucking nutcase. All right, go ahead, Dave.
Let's take a dive, not take a ride.
Whatever.
He's probably talking about his dick anyway. But
Yeah.
anyway, this was easy to me. "Turn on the Night's" the only one you could go for. So, and it's actually my first choice off of Crazy Nights as well, which is strange because I do love the album.
I don't know what you're all talking about. I think "When Your Walls Come Down" is the best song on Crazy Nights. Okay. Yeah, this one was ridiculously easy. "My Way" is the only fucking song that, "Turn on That." I'm sorry, we did "My Way." It's the only song that's actually a song, right? You got an instrumental, which I have no time for. You've got a ridiculous rap session about torpedoes and submarines. Now, Ace Frehley fans, fucking relax, because I praised him earlier. Now it's time for me to, dump a shit on his chest. This fucking song's terrible in every way, shape, or form. And "When Lightning Strikes" is a ridiculous attempt at remaking the Frehley vibe. So none of these fucking songs would I ever fucking listen to on purpose, except for "Turn on the Night," which I'm not crazy about it. I like it. I don't think it's as great as a lot of Kiss fans do, but the video was cool. Got that dynamite blowing up that building that they're on top of with a big spotlight. I mean, it's ridiculous, but it's kind of cool.
Yeah, I like it.
All right.
Just give me 1 minute. Scott, just rant for a second.
Okay. So we will go on to the final matchup. We've got Say Yeah versus Thief in the Night versus they got the light in their eyes and the look of a champion. A real champion. Just when you thought Kiss couldn't get any cheesier, I versus You're All That I Want.
Okay. Time to have some fun with this one. And take some of the shit and the heat off of Bang Bang You and When Your Walls Come Down. Those can relax for a little bit. Are you fucking kidding me, man? That is the worst fucking song on that album by far. And they release it as a damn single and make a stupid video out of it or whatever that was. I mean, really, man, what in the hell? You know, I never mind. Anyway, that I hate that song, dude. The way they sing it, everything about it is shit. All right, my third least favorite is a song that I actually like. I like the rest of these. Say Yeah. One of the better songs on Sonic Boom, if you want to call it that. And a song that I used to not pay attention to, like we were talking about on the last one with Almost Human and stuff like that when I was young, that I have grown to really like now. And it's You're All That I Want.
Yeah.
But Thief in the Night is the heaviest, hardest punching song on Crazy Nights. I think that it should have been on Hot in the Shade, Revenge, or Animalize. Maybe Asylum. They put it at the very end of the damn album, but it is a damn good song, and I think it kicks ass. It's my favorite song on Crazy Nights. Thief in the Night wins. The last two were Crazy Nights for me. That was it.
All right. Louie.
I've got a lot to say here. First of all, going way back early in the video.
Whoa. You said going way back in the video?
Early in the video. Always remember, Scott, no matter what any podcast says, the worst song Kiss ever did was I Finally Found My Way. That was the worst one. But now getting back to what you said about Thief in the Night being the strong song, that's like Thief in the Night going against No 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 is like Harvey Whippleman going against The Undertaker, all right? The fucking No 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 is the fucking Undertaker, and Thief in the Night is Harvey Whippleman. That is enough.
Ooh, yes.
But
Okay, Darren.
no, that's Paul Bearer.
Hey guys.
Okay, and no
Robert.
good, whatever. I could like the song to a small degree privately. You're All That I Want is kind of like okay, but by default, and I'm giving some love to Sonic Boom, Say Yeah is the obvious winner because the other three songs ain't got no fucking chance at all. That's my conclusion.
Dave.
It's funny, he says the obvious winner and picks the least obvious song. Yeah, You're All That I Want can't win it because of that horrendous Ace Frehley style chorus. And you know what I'm talking about. That is such a shocking chorus.
Save your love.
Save
You're
it.
all that I
Save it.
want. You're all that I need.
You're
I-
all that I feel.
I was a hit here. Stay Yeah is okay. Okay. Thief of Night is easily the best of the lot.
Thank
All
you.
right. Everyone's on drugs except Louis because Say Yeah is a heavyweight and the rest of these are like junior middleweights, maybe featherweights. Not even fucking close. Say Yeah makes Sonic Boom worth buying. Without that song, you could throw that out with the bathwater. Almost as bad as Monster. Couple other good songs, Russian Roulette and Never Enough, but amazing. I like Thief in the Night. You're All That I Want is a okay song. It gets saved by Paul's vocal add-ins towards the end, which make it a much better song than it is. And I is probably the most embarrassing Kiss song to ever be fucking released. So
Why does everybody argue with me?
I didn't
'Cause
argue
you're
with you. I
usually
said
wrong.
Say
No.
Yeah.
I'm just saying it's got to be declared in some sort of house of records or something. All right. I finally found my way is the worst Kiss song ever.
It's not embarrassing, though. It's not embarrassing. Paul Stanley doing an Elvis impersonation in the middle of a song, followed by some dopey science fiction exit voice, makes that just fucking as cringeworthy as Kiss Meets the Phantom for me.
And the chorus, I
And you
believe
don't,
in me.
yeah, wait a minute. And you don't think the part of I finally found my way when it goes through the refrain where it sounds like Peter and Paul are singing to each other? If
No,
that
because
ain't
it's a
Crucified
cheesy
City, I don't know
ballad.
what
You could get that out of any ballad. Just because it's cheesy doesn't mean it's embarrassing.
Yeah, but they sound like
For
they're
me.
singing to each other.
Well, look who showed up. Day Ron, better late than never, and he gets to run the fucking gauntlet with his list since we just finished.
Oh no, I don't think so. I'm
He's
here
gonna
do
for
it.
I'm here for my sharp wit and good looks.
Because
Hey,
your vote could actually sway some
Yeah.
ties here. So
Have you even done your homework?
Not entirely, no. But I didn't think I was gonna make it on time at all.
All right. Well,
You didn't
let's
make it
through and see what you can do.
Oh,
just give us a rough guess without
Yeah.
any influence from any of us. Track 1, Modern Day Delilah, Crazy Crazy Nights, Fanfare, which if you're not, you should be familiar. You love that album.
I love that album.
And versus Is That You? What's number 1?
What was the second song you said?
We've got Modern Day
Crazy-
Delilah, Crazy Crazy Nights, Fanfare, Is That You?
I would have to go Crazy Crazy Nights.
Smart man. Number 2, Russian Roulette, Bang Bang You, Just a Boy, Shandy.
no, it's Off by Hell. Not Bang Bang You.
That's what I said.
No,
Russian
you said-
Roulette, I'll Fight Hell to Hold You, Just a Boy, Shandy.
Oh, I thought you said Bang Bang You. I apologize.
I did. I was just fucking with you.
Shit. I would have to go Just a Boy off of the album.
There you go. What a smart man. All right, number 3, Never Enough, Bang Bang You, Odyssey, Talk to Me.
Odyssey out of Namesake for My Dog.
All right, fair enough. I think you agreed with Dave on that one.
you did.
Number 4, Yes, I Know, Nobody's Perfect. No, 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 Only You, and Naked City.
You know, I think I'm going to go with Naked City on that one.
Yes. He brings Naked City as the winner.
Yep, that makes it a winner. Okay, number 5, Stand versus Hell or High Water versus Under the Rose versus What Makes the World Go Round.
Under the Rose.
There you go. Number 6, Hot and Cold versus My Way versus Dark Light versus Tomorrow.
Give me the first two again. I heard Tomorrow.
Hot and Cold versus My Way versus Dark Light versus Tomorrow.
I would have to say Dark Light. I love that album.
You're the first one to do that one. Okay.
Take
Number
the bell back.
7, All for the Glory Hole. When your walls come down, a world without heroes, two sides of the coin.
Oh shit. Two sides.
All right. You're giving Scott a heart attack now. Number 7. Was it 7?
Lucky
Yeah, number 7. Lucky 7. All for the no, I did that one. Dangerous. So number 8.
Right.
Danger Us. Reason to Live. The Oath. She's So European.
That's a tough one between Reason to Live and The Oath. I'm gonna go Reason to Live.
Wow. Okay. We've got I'm an Animal, Good Girl Gone Bad, Mr. Blackwell, and Easy as It Seems.
The second one. What was that? What was that one? Something.
What number was I on? Oh, Good Girl Gone Bad?
That one. Good Girl Gone Bad.
All right. Then we've got number 10, When Lightning Strikes, a Freely song. Number 10, Turn on the Night. Number 10, Escape from the Island, a Freely instrumental. And number 10, Torpedo Girl, another Freely song. I can't stop fucking with people. When Lightning Strikes, of course, is Tommy Thayer.
Not sure. I'm not sure. I'm trying to picture those.
Turn on the Night is off Crazy Nights. It's the Paul Stanley song with the keyboards. And the other
the
three
keyboards kind of make that song weak, but I'm gonna have to take that one because the rest of them kind of blow chunks.
Yeah.
Ring the bell. Everyone went for that one.
Okay, hold on. Where the fuck is it?
That's what she said.
Well, for fuck's sakes.
He's lost his bell. You can see a doctor about that.
All right. Last track. Say Yeah, Thief in the Night, I, and You're All That I Want.
Say Yeah.
Good choice. So who's got the totals?
I can tell you right now. Hang on a second.
Darren and I agreed 6 times.
Holy shit!
Yeah.
I need to change my list.
Yeah,
which begs the question: why did you already have a pre-written list, knowing that we were going to do this?
Because I knew I was doing movie night with my daughter at her school. No, she can't hear you. She can only see you guys. She can't hear you.
Okay.
But no, I knew that I was doing movie night at her school. I wasn't sure how long it would go. Since my wife came there right from work, I was thinking that we were going to do dinner afterwards. So I just felt like I wasn't going to make it at all.
But the deeper question is, why did you wait till day of to decide if you were making a list?
Yeah.
Why did I wait till the day of?
Yeah, this was like a 2-week thing. You're on the spot now, Darren.
He works.
Because I like to have the shit fresh in my mind. I don't know every Kiss song in and out like the rest of you do.
How dare
you? Can't say that.
Hey, I think I know 95% of it, but
you still did you take your shoes and socks off to finish counting there, Dave?
I'm waiting for you to stop rabbiting on.
Okay. All right.
So the winning songs were Crazy Nights, Just the Boy, Talk to Me, Naked City, Under the Rose, Tomorrow, A World Without Heroes, The Oath, Easy as It Seems, Turn on the Night, which was the only one that got 5, and Say Yeah.
My entire list minus one song won.
I lost 2.
Unmasked and The Elder both got 4. Crazy Nights got 2, and Sonic Boom got the last one.
This wasn't even close. The Elder for me got 5 songs. Unmasked got 3. Crazy Nights 2, and only Say Yeah off Sonic Boom.
I got 5 Unmasked, 3 3 Elder, 2 Crazy Nights, 1 Sonic Boom.
All right. For me, I got 1, 2, 3 for Unmasked. 1, 2, 3, 4 for the Elder. 1, 2, 3 for Crazy Nights, and 1 for Sonic Boom.
Well, for those
I
of
had
you
6 from
watching,
Unmasked.
oh, you did.
Mm.
I thought you gave your list already.
I had 5.
No, that was. I had 6 from Unmasked all up. So
All right. Well, for those of you at home who are watching this, if you didn't have the majority of the winners on the Elder, you are incorrect.
Me and
What,
Dave.
what,
pretty
what
much
about the
had
other
same
albums? Dave, what
picks.
about the other albums? How'd your votes go?
So I had 6 for that. I had 3 for The Elder and 2 for Crazy Nights and none for Sonic Boom.
There you go.
Scotty, you had the 4 of them off of Sonic Boom, right?
Yeah. 1. I had 1.
Okay, children, here's the deal. Tomorrow, it's Friday, right?
Yeah.
All day.
Well, Saturday here.
Backstage, we need to have a discussion there, warning boys.
Okay.
And while I got everybody here, I am going to give you your choices for the video that we're all partaking in. I have a list of same title but different song, and that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 songs, or an album versus album, Sleaze Bees, Screwed, Blued, and Tattooed versus Rats Out of the Cellar.
Ooh.
Now, I can give you the list of the songs if you want to compare which one you want to do.
I'm all in on Sleaze Bees versus Rats Out of the Cellar.
Scotty?
I don't see much of a comparison there, but I'll do it.
Okay. Louis?
I'll go for it. I never heard of Sleaze Beast, so that'll be new for me.
And Dave?
I'm Australian. I'm easy.
All right. That's what she said. Okay. So the next video for all of us is Sleaze Bees, Screwed, Blued, and Tattooed. And I think Scotty needs a refresher if he thinks this is going to be easy. Or maybe
I
he's
do.
never heard. Yeah, I was going to say
It's
it's a lot better than you think it is. See, it would
Okay,
I tried to keep myself from being unfair because I was going to throw it up against like Master of Puppets or something, but I thought there's no way I'm ever picking a Metallica song unless it's against another shitty band. So I wanted to put it up against album I also liked, keep it as fair as possible.
Which album?
Out of the Cellar.
No, I mean the other one.
Oh, it's Screwed, Blued, and Tattooed.
Okay.
And they both have equal songs, equal amounts?
10 songs.
Okay. Let me
All right. So we'll look to pull that one off Sunday, Monday, depending on everything. You guys, we got the warning coming up tomorrow. Anything else? Scotty sent me a Facebook message and I put it up on our community site.
The Peter Chris.
As well as Facebook. Yeah. Peter Chris has recruited John 5 and some other fucking known people to do a new hard rock album.
Yeah. What was the?
Took him
Wasn't it the bass player from?
Yeah, it's David Lee Roth's bass player.
Billy Sheenan. Yeah.
Yeah, Billy
Yeah.
Sheehan. Yeah, but
Yeah.
he was also with Mr. Big, and a few others. But
And hopefully, I don't care if Peter can even play the drums if someone else does it. I'm okay with that. I just want to hear that raspy Peter Chris power voice. That's why I'm glad they said hard rock album and not some goddamn half country,
Michael
half jazz
Bolton.
thing. Yeah. So I've learned a long time ago with any band, not just Kiss members, nowadays when they're up there in their 60s and 70s, don't actually take it literally that it's going to be a great album. They may think it is, but it usually ends up a disappointment, no matter who the artist is. Doesn't matter if it's Def Leppard, Kiss, AC/DC, whoever. It's just not the same, right? I'm just hoping there's a little bit of that Peter Criss power left for one last fucking album.
Yeah, he needs to get some hair dye too.
Yeah, he's about as silver as it gets, man.
Yeah, man.
All right, guys. Then until next time, thanks for watching.
Tunes, brothers, slash and grab.